Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Now the starting group for the sophomores. We've got Brandon Miller. Wembanyama's out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Brandon Paj.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Ware. Clock at 4. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Castle misses. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Here are the sophomores with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Ricochet missing.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
The rookie's making a switch here. Edie's checked in.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now here's Holmgren. Misses from short range.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to George. Driving to the basket. Now Holmgren. George sets a screen for Holmgren. From outside, off the mark.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Castle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's the sophomores with it. Miller kicks to George. Pass to Holmgren. Wembanyama with it. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's McCain. He's defended by Pajemski. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Wembanyama. True on the 14-footer.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Castle. No good from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Shots good by Miller.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Here's McCain.
Yung sinabi nga rin.
He's got 5. Takes the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nakablock.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, rookies.
Oo nga, no? May anak na sila?
Pass to Castle.
Sino kasama niya?
A leaner.
Sino kasama bata?
And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the sophomores. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Mm-hmm.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We've got Edey. Filipowski's out there with Collier. And it's Ware in at the power forward. That's the group for the rookies getting going here in the second.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And the shot goes down.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
George passes to Miller. Shot from the top of the key. And it's George missing. Here are the rookies. Trailing by 2. Pass to Carrington. Down low. Here's Edey. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
George passes to Lively. Now here's Henderson.
Na-stop yung live ko. Yun naman.
Thompson sets the pick for Henderson. Lets the 3 fly. Filipowski grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the inside. Edey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Pass to Edie. Over to the left wing. Here's Carrington. Still scoreless. That shot misses. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Henderson, no good. Here's Filipowski, covered by Miller. Here's the floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The rookies have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shooting 2.
Lab, baka inaantok ka. Lab. Baka inaantok ka.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Back to Thompson from the arc. Good on the triple. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Tamang stream lang. Hindi mo alam kung live ako. Ay, mamaya na kami. Pinost ko sa FB eh. Pero hindi siya naka-ano. Naman yung step.
On defense, the sophomores. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Pass to Castle. Clock at 6. Here's McCain.
Pasok.
It's good from
Nice.
long range. McCain's got the lead up to 2 now for the rookies.
And you
Tama
can
na
see
naman
them
rising
finding
star.
their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
Thompson dishes to Thompson. Holmgren wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Holmgren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Here's McCain. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Henderson with it. Scoreless thus far. Holmgren the pass to Henderson. And Wembanyama up top. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Castle. 30 seconds left here in the second. McCain's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good.
Lost ni Wemby, ah.
Wembanyama looking it over. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Sophomores lead by 3. And join us right back here after the
Ganito na
break
lang
to
ata
start
pag
the
malapit
second
na
half.
mag-30 lang, pinapanood mo na lang yung laro.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Thompson is out there with Pajemski. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Miller. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Over to the wing. Here's Risache. The three-pointer no good. Miller surveying the floor. Floats it up for Wembanyama up in the rafters.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's McCain. He's defended by Pajemski. Pass to Castle. Here's Sarr. Rebound by Sophomores. Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The sophomores shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Bruel pangalan. Lalaki. Kamu kalokohan ng NBA lang. Wala. Muna ang pata ko ni Parker sa PS5 ah. Kay Parker na daw yun.
Master Shea. Here's Castle.
Ano na?
Still without a basket. No good on the triple.
Anong i-check?
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all.
Kung tayo ngayon?
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they
Good.
have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Shea. Pass to McCain. From downtown, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pajemski finds Holmgren. Now, here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Castle. Here's McCain. From down in the low post, it goes. McCain's got 10 points.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Nagawa ko ng unboxing. Chat ba si ate? Ate ka ng chat. Pero mag-unboxing ako ng Switch.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Miller outside, the offensive rebound, Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McCain. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Edie's checked in.
Grabe na bro. 25k lang yung switch.
And a change for the
Tapos ang
sophomores.
tax niya
Keontae
3k.
George, he's checked in for Thompson.
Kaya naging 20k.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Nagawa lang ako ng unboxing.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. George passes to Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by
Sa
George.
UMG, grabe na.
Wembanyama's got the lead up to
Grabe
10
na to.
now for the sophomores. Pass to Edie. Here's Collier. And he makes good on the layup. Collier's got his second basket of the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
1:16 left here in the third quarter. Back to George. Now Pajemski. Nothing on the board. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's McCain. He's got 12.
Sophomores ball.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's George. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Miller outside. Back to George. Fires the three. Lively the pass to Wembanyama. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Zach Edey picks one up. The sophomores have had two chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Collier. Puts up a three. And Lively pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah,
Sorry
you look
lang ba,
across the
puro
board, it's
kalokohan.
actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ayan. Mari yan. Ako pa.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Sophomores out front, ending the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the court tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the court.
We've got Collier. Filipowski's out there with Edie. And it's Misi in at the 4 spot. That's the rookie's 5. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's the rookies now. 15-point game.
0.5 na lang, tapos may flash.
They set the screen.
Baka kita pa yung check.
Oh, good with the triple. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Talaga?
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Misi.
May mga kita ko ba?
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Sige. Take mo
Plus
lang.
8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
Ano ko lang yun.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's George missing.
You know,
Ay,
even
walang
though
flash.
they're on top in this
Hindi pa
one,
bukas ang flash.
you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Collier. And a miss there on the triple. Collier's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%.
Teka mo kasi yung flash. Kasi may ilaw.
Thompson right side.
Kasi kapag may ilaw yan, hindi siya nag-flash.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it
Kakat-kat
up.
ko naman.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
Kakantaan ko lang naman ng Marilag yan eh. Marilag! Wah! Hindi, ang ganda na dapat. Gagawin mo dapat. Alam mo naman, alam mo naman, di ba na... Oh. Tapos kakabit ko siya. Ayan na yung mga... Diyan mo lang lang. Play mo lang, play.
And the rookies with new faces on the floor. And then for the sophomores. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jarek Lively. Miller comes in for Thompson. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for George. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Rizachet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Rizachet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizachet
Pinasok ko pa yung charger, di na pala kailangan.
and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Yeah. Okay, hindi na kailangan yung accessory.
Both shots good
Thank
from
you
the
na ba?
strike.
This is as good
Kaya
as
samahan
it
mo ako
gets
sa mga
from the
kalokohan.
charity stripe here. in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact,
na.
attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Wembenyama. Over Sar. That's good from Wembenyama. Assist by Thompson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Ha? Ano na?
Here's Castle. And Brandon Pajemski
No.
gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the league
Kasi
limiting
yun, si
players
Pani,
from
parang
making
madurog
public
eh.
trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Mas, alam mo, mas maganda pa yung Saig sa Raslab
in
eh.
a tough spot. Keeps a
Ha?
player's trade value high.
Hindi pa ito nagpaginapakan lang. Ayan, nakatanggal na yung sa pako yun.
Three-pointer.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness. and
Nakatanggal na yung pako
for him
yun.
to knock that shot down.
And here are the sophomores. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And a wide open look for Wembenyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's McCain.
Parang na rin nanonood ng tunay ng NBA.
Sar's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And here's Thompson.
Kailan ba? Okay.
Pass to Wembenyama. Over Sar. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Very surprising that he came away
Ang sabi
empty
niya
there,
pala.
especially given room to operate.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Sabi.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Timeout
Pag
call
nag-request
to
ulit ng
sophomores.
PT yun, sabihin, ay, hindi na po
They
kailangan
lead
to.
by 16.
Abstain, nag-abstain naman po. Hindi, hindi pwede. Sali ako sa Olympics. Ah. Ang sabi niya? Sabi niya. Bukas bibili sa yung rep. Oo. Bibili din ako rep. Dito, ang tubig lang. Ano ba na-feel mo? Ano na-feel mo?
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembenyama.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. .121 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Thompson to the middle. Here's Holmgren. And Ware pulls it down. Here's Rizachet, defended by Wembenyama. Pass to Castle. Here's McCain. Now Sar. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And Sar throws it down. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thompson surveying the floor. Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Alexander Sarr.
It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
At the line for one. Substitution on the court.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edie. Shoots over Lively. Edie gets the bucket. George with the ball. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so the Sophomores take this one by a big margin.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time